another video upload from Aspie with Attitude. If you're watching this for the first time, my name is David. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I have autism, I have some speech difficulty, a speech impairment, and I have Asperger's syndrome, and that's why I call myself an Aspie. And welcome to my Autistic YouTube creator channel, something I always enjoy doing. What I like to do in this channel is, I like to explain autistic life hacks, sometimes talk about my special interests, which one of them happens to be Lego building, since I'm an adult fan of Lego, and I grow succulent plants, and I make a stand for autistic rights, the neurodiversity community, and autism acceptance. And once I set myself down, if you like what I'm doing here, please don't forget to subscribe to Aspie with Attitude. That's all I ever ask for in terms of support. And also, please don't forget to ring this notification bell if you want to keep up to date with Aspie with Attitude. And one more thing to do in terms of support is, please like and share this video content around. That's all I ever ask for in terms of support. This is the time now to get on with this video upload. For this video upload, which happens to be episode 262, something I've uploaded for November 2022. I only hope that I'm not running out of ideas for autistic life hacks, and calling this video upload Autism and Tuning Out. I'm going to put it this way. These days, to try to keep most of any of my videos short, which I haven't done lately, I tend to recap on some of my previous video uploads as references, only to sometimes show the thumbnail, which I think this is episode 144, called Autism and Repeated Behaviour, something that I did back in November 2020, which is 2 years old this video upload. Just to get on with it, since I'm autistic, you'll know that I am fully verbal, having to explain autism with a real voice from an autistic individual. That's what I love doing this channel. What it all means by tuning out won't be about autistic shutdowns, since I can't even think of any videos when I did mention autistic shutdowns. I am wishing to explain when an autistic individuals who are fully verbal would continuously speak enough for any listeners on the receiving end to feel tuned out and just had enough this person talking. Regardless if the listeners are autistic or neurotypical, even if the speaker is autistic or neurotypical, just for one autistic person who's continuously talking and is boring other people on the receiving end out around this autistic individual, it just won't stop talking. I am talking about situations like this. I am thinking of tangential speech. I'm talking about tangents. This is when the speaker verbally wanders around, losing focus on the initial topic of the conversation. This is one way for autistic individuals are tuning out their listeners on the receiving end, just aimlessly talking. As I would describe this as verbal diarrhea. I am explaining any given speakers who lose control on what they're talking about. Those are some of the habits that I easily get into. If you're following this so far, which I'm talking about tangential speech patterns. Another example of tuning out listeners I may describe is compulsive talking. Something that I have one of my autistic friends normally do. Compulsive talking is when the speaker talks continuously. And I can give you a reference from episode 92, something that I had previously explained on January 2020. That is common that most autistic individuals do obsess. When autism and obsessions are explained in episode 92. Now, coming towards the end of this video upload, it's common that autistic individuals have what I described as obsessive talking. Often, they're most likely to repeat themselves, tell the same stories over and over again, as if the listeners had never heard the story before. And I can consider this as repeat behaviour. Once again, I've explained this back in episode 144, something that I did 2 years ago for November 2020. It's all about talking about the same things is what tunes other people out. And that's what I mean by autism and tuning out. If you had made this far, which I'll do the fidget spin nose trick, something you haven't done yet, this time I'm actually going to use the special effects. What I'd like you to do now is, I want you to leave in the comment down below to let me know, have I ever tuned you out? And the only way you can prove that is, if you let me know what the special effects is on top of the fidget spin nose trick. That way, it can verify the comments and to understand how well I'm engaging with my viewers. Since it's hard to recognise on the receiving end, since I'm just alone in this room making my usual autistic YouTube creator videos, something that I really love doing. Since I've done enough of this now, I haven't done much shorter video uploads lately, not these days, not since like what I used to do back in 2018 and 2019. Since this is November 2022, the time when this succulent cactus flowers pink, that only happens in November when I'm making these YouTube video contents. So like, I reckon I've just seen enough since I've been wanting to do short videos. And the way I like to finish this off is, once again, I won't worry about special effects so much. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening to Aspie with Attitude, peace and respect, and see you next time.